DAE TV, Fundamentally Mindful. We're here today with the legend, Mr. Tony, the Peanut Man. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, everything is all right. When you right, you got the baby right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So we're gonna get right into it. Tell the community about about Tony, where you went to school, where you're from, and just a little background on yourself.
Well, I was born in Savannah, Georgia, infant. I raised up in Maryville, South Carolina, right west, actually here. Okay. Matter of fact, I raised up at 913 Magnolia Road, and matter of fact, I'm living back in the area right now. And I went
High school.
I went to Wallace High School, one of the greatest high schools there were. That was the first school that I think was integrated around here back in 1960, last part of 1969.
Okay.
And from there I went to Moultrie and
In Mount Pleasant.
in Mount Pleasant.
Okay.
And from there I went into Job Corps because I was kind of a little bad little fella.
Yeah. And since you mentioned that, my last guest, when we talked about that, about being a bad fella, I think it was just we had so much energy. I was that same guy. I had just a lot of trouble in school, but I had a lot of energy. I had a lot of thoughts in my head that needed to come out. So that's probably why we was acting that way.
Well, in my case, it was a little bit different because when I was, back in that days, and the only thing I can speak because I'm African American, I'm black, and my parents didn't know at the time that I had ADD problems.
Mm-hmm.
Others I was very active and couldn't understand words too well, and very funny all the time because that would get me through my day and stuff like this. So during that period of time, people thought you were bad.
Right.
And they would give you spankings, not like I ain't talking about. They would get you, I would say other words, but I put it like this: when you get through what you're behind, you know that you were spanked.
Yeah, you woke up.
Yeah, you woke up and you smelled coffee, and so in a different case for me, it was like I had a lot of energy, but I was people just didn't know what the problem was during that period of time.
Right.
Now I'm growing out of it a little bit, and it still haunts me a little bit. That's it.
You still got that energy when you're doing your dance, but we'll get to that another time. So I went to Burke High School, right? And my travel to business and entrepreneurship had a lot of different pivotal points into that, and you were one of them. I remember a lot of times going to the games, right? And I would just watch the game, and I hear this song coming along, and here's you doing your thing. I would observe a couple of laughs I see behind, everybody pointing and laughing, but you're getting $5 per laugh. Who cares? The business side of it, you weren't even concerned about what people think. You had to suck up that pride and give that business approach to make you a successful businessman selling peanuts. Talk about, when it first started, how it started, and some of the trials and tribulations that you had to go through to be successful.
Let me say this here. Interesting questions. And first, I'm not, when you say the fact about $5 and all that good stuff right here,
That was a joke.
the people see me and stuff like this. Let me put it like this here. And you're exactly right. When I'm out there, my mind is strictly on business. And I'll make this little joke for you. One day I was at the Riverdale Stadium, and God and the devil was in the stand. And I was walking down the little aisle and selling peanuts. And so God got up and started yelling. And I didn't hear one thing. All right? And so the devil was there. And so I was coming back, and the devil got smart on God. So the devil got up and held up $5. Automatically, I see the $5 as I came to it. So, matter of fact, I reached over God and got $5 from the devil. I didn't even pay God attention. So the next thing I knew, I died. And when I died, all of a sudden I was at the pearly gates. When I was at the pearly gates, God was there. He said, son, forsake me, you didn't even pay me no attention. I said, God, I had to get that dollar to pay that 10% to come in here. Because God do love a cheerful giver. He said, come on in, my son.
Nice. He understood.
Yeah, look here, if you don't know, you better ask somebody. Yeah. Right? But getting on the other questions, let me say this here. Being African American first is hard, all right? But you got to leave the past in the past, all right? Because what was then, and what is now is now, and you got to move with the times. If you stay back in the past, you will always be in the past. Okay? It's just lucky that me as a person that was I started working on. I came here. First, I was in the service. Went to service in 1973. Came back to Charleston in 1984. I started working at Lockheed, and in 1990, the plant closed. Matter of fact, a year before the plant closed, I remember my mother saying to me, she said, my nickname is Mutt, and she said, Mutt, what would you do if that plant closed? I said, Mama, that plant ain't gonna close. You ain't got to worry about it. That plant gonna be here for a long time. The next year, the plant closed. I didn't know what to do. Matter of fact, it closed on July. I got my papers, I like to say, July the 10th, in 1990. Got a yellow slip, and I didn't have really a trade or anything like this here, and I had asthma, and so I started doing some carpentry work and stuff like this, and that didn't work out right. And so the next thing I knew, I went to the unemployment office, and you know, God is it's a funny thing about God. He will put people in front of you and guide you into that direction. Right. All right? Now, whether you pick up your signs or not, that's a different story. Right? And so, but anyway, he guided me to, first I went to almost getting ready to go to the homeless shelter, because I had a family and all that good stuff right here, cars and houses, and they still had it. They would still go on, you know. But, and I got on Meeting Street, and I was getting ready to go to the homeless shelter, and something told me to go to the unemployment office. So I went down there to try to get my unemployment check, which was $175, and I got it. And I ran into this old man that he was selling peanuts. His name was Mr. Marion Hayward. He used to stay on Rosemount Hill, selling peanuts all over the place. Right? And he said, Mike, why don't you come and sell peanuts for me? I look at the man. I said, Mr. Marion, I'm trying to get my unemployment check here. And he said, so I left, but I came back again, you know, to finish filling out paperwork. Right? And he said, much here again, why don't you come and sell peanuts for me? He asked me that 3 times to make a short, a long story short. He asked me that 3 times. And the 3rd time, I went up to him and I said, Mr. Marion, why should I sell peanuts for you and I can get $175 from the unemployment office? Man told me something, bro, that I never forget today. And the people out there have to say, very careful. Right? The man said, Mike, you're right. You work all this time, you put and you got a right to get that check. He said, but if you get in that line and don't give it a try, if you don't try this here, all right, you're going to be in the lines the rest of your life. So that's something you got to think about. All right? And believe it or not, from that day I went to sell peanuts $1 a bag. Imagine that now, $1 bag. All right? In other words, he get 60 cents, I get 40 cents. So I had to sell a lot of peanuts. Okay? I turned down $175 at that time, and I went back to my house and told my family about it. They thought I was crazy. Right? But I went out there and look where I'm at now. Okay? Right. So the key is, I'm glad the fact that from that time period,
be right back.
Let me get that ball back because you're a shooter.
Definitely.
You're not really passing.
Definitely. Fundamentally mindful. Where are you looking to take your business in the next 5 to 10 years? What are you looking to do with it in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, let me tell you a little story about that, okay? When I first started off, and I noticed that you see this hat here, all right? It's made of sweetgrass, and a lot of sweetgrass people were making hats, but they wasn't making hats like this here at the time. And so I was getting ready to go on the Bill Cosby show, and in Philadelphia, and he came down here, and he had his crew down here, and actually picked me to come up there. And so I wanted something to take up there. So the ladies from the Sweetgrass Baskets had wanted to make me a basket. And I said, no, I would carry it, but it would be kind of low. And so I said, what about a hat? And what came to me, you know, I'm full of cartoons and stuff like this. I don't know if you remember this cartoon or not. It was Top Cat. I used to have the hat and the bow tie.
I do remember.
And Top Cat used to have a bow tie and a hat. But I had wanted a little something where I can bring some people, when they look at me, they can say, what you miss out there, right? And so what I did, I told them to cut the top out of the hat, right? And so when they cut the top out, I went to Bill Cosby show. It seemed like a lot of people had known me on the show, and so it was a thing of singing a song, and it started from there. The character, I didn't know at the time, but I was building a character that I didn't even know. Okay, in 1996, I went into business of putting cans in stores and stuff like this here. And they was in stores and stuff like this here, and now I'm getting ready to put them back into stores, okay? I'm not gonna say when, but that's right around the corner, okay? Right. But the idea was building that character, and my goals are to be the #1 peanut man in the world, all right? To have a character of the Peanut Man, all right? I figured that Superman could do it, Batman could do it, especially if Popeye could do it, the Peanut Man can.
Definitely. Well, you got to be a little better passing that too. But at DAE Foundation, we do something called the oatmeal recipe for our athletes. An oatmeal recipe is nutrition, skill development, and education. And tell the audience how the oatmeal recipe applies to your life, because you got to have a skill to cook those peanuts, to time them, season them, know when they're ready, marketing, the education part of it, know what type of peanut, from green peanuts to white peanuts, all different type of peanuts for sales, seasonal, and the nutrition. You seem like a well-fit guy. Tell the audience how the oatmeal recipe per se goes into how you handle your craft with skill development, nutrition, and education.
Well, you know, peanuts got a lot of proteins in it, from the get-go, okay? And got vitamin B, B12, B6. It's good all the way around the clock for you, okay? And so what I do, the basic thing of cooking peanuts is simple. Water and salt, all right? You boil your peanut for a certain length of time, according to how many pounds they are. Me, I cook a great deal of them, like 500 pounds. Every 3 days I cook about 500 pounds.
Wow.
And you're talking about salt, it's about, I'll just put it like this here, it's about 45 boxes of salt that you would buy out the store, just to give you an idea and stuff like this is. And you got to take your time. You got to take your time with taste. And you got the short term and you got the long term. The short term is 3 or 4 hours, or 8 hours, or 10 hours, okay? And so you got to choose what best fit you at the time, okay? Mm-hmm. And right now you got all kind of peanuts. You got Cajun, I got some Cajun peanuts. I got some Cajun peanuts so hot, man. See, before I came here, all right, before I started doing Cajun peanuts, see, I was a white man. Right? I ate some my Cajun peanuts. It turned white folks black, black folks white, and make Mexicans legal. All right, that's how hot they are. All right, and so the thing is, you just got to come up with your own little recipe when you start, and create your own taste. But it got a lot of vitamins in it, and the pitch of it is you selling a product, and if you're selling a product, yes sir and no sir is your game. Okay? People gonna come at you with anger, even if they come out with your worst anger. Your thing is yes sir, no sir, how you doing today sir? Never let anybody get on your last nerve, okay? Because people out here will approach you with different ways, and you want to almost take the ball and slam dunk them. You understand what I'm saying? But you're in business, you're selling yourself, you are selling yourself. You got to look the part. Look at me, look at me real good, all right? Look at my head. My head is bald. Now, don't that head look like a peanut? Now look at that head. Don't it look like a peanut? Right? So I look like my product. People got dogs that look like their dog. After that, I got peanuts. I look like my product. Okay? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And so you got the. I tell kids, especially down in the market, they are selling flowers and stuff. Some of them got attitudes in which they shouldn't. And especially little kids, it's a lot of money to be made. The only thing is, yes sir, your presentation means a lot. It's very important in life. If you can make it, that's the only way you can make it. Good presentation. That's when you see me. When I'm out here, I'm legit. All right, I got all this bow tie, I got all this hat. I'm the peanut man. If I'm gonna be the peanut man, I got to be recognized. That all right. I told you what my long time goals are, and I'm gonna get it. It's just a short matter of way. I got a song out. It's all things you got to do to develop yourself. All right.
It's an everyday. It's
an everyday challenge. It's a 24-hour. When you're in your own business, you will get to the point of, and you should know this, so you done tried it 100,000 times, even with in the car, all right? So many times you have want to quit and give up. You understand what I'm saying? Now think about this here, all right? And every entrepreneur out there, think about this here, all right? God gave you a gift, all right? Don't you think he's up there watching you, all right? So the thing is, if you give up on you, what do you expect him to do?
Right.
He's going to give up to you. He's going to put every trial and tribulation in the front of you. Every trial and tribulation in the front of you. He want to know if you really want to do this.
Right.
All right? And once he find out that you really want to do, then he'll open the doors in many ways. All right? And And then that's when you got to make the step yourself. You know, I always tell people, the earth don't owe you nothing.
Exactly.
You owe the earth something.
Right.
You are here, all right? And when your time is over, you're gone, all right? When I'm gone, there's not going to be no more Tony the Pit, man. There'll be somebody like me,
Right.
but it's not going to be me anymore,
Right.
all right? You got your child, you set your goals. I set goals every year. Between 6 months to a year, I set goals, what I want to reach, how I want to reach it, and stuff like this here, all right? And that's what you have to do. That's what you got to do, boss man.
Yes, sir. Okay, let's play, bro. Let's role play. I see you got. Hey, Mr. Tony, what kind of penis you got?
Hey, hey, hey. Now what I say, hey, who? Got some ball and I got some toast, they got some tuna, and I got some roast. Oh yeah, peanut man, catch up again. Got some hot and I got some cold, got some thick down deep here, so. Oh yeah, peanut man, catch up if you can. Cause he got the right one, baby, And if you don't know, you better ask somebody.
Fundamentally Mindful, DAE TV. We'll be right back.